It's late at night. You're sitting in front of your computer, thinking about going to sleep. But not before a quick nut. They say it helps you get better sleep. They say it also helps to reduce the chances of prostate cancer. As your fingers type in your favorite porn site, you begin to feel excited. And before you know it, you have hundreds of videos to pick and choose from. Then, you carefully pick over which girl you're going to bust over tonight. And then you do it. You feel wonderful. You feel amazing. However, this feeling is so short that in a matter of a few seconds, you begin to feel quite opposite. You begin to feel disgraced and you start wondering, why did I even do this? We've all been here, right? If this story is quite familiar, you're not alone. Almost every man has been through this cycle at least once in their lifetime. We're always being told that pornography and excessive masturbation is healthy for us. But is that really the case? What is up, guys? My name is Dragan, and in today's video, I will explain why pornography is ruining your life and what happens after you quit this bad habit. But before we get started, just make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell next to the subscribe button so that you never miss new videos about fitness and self-improvement coming out every single weekend. And now, let's begin. Dopamine. To explain why porn is bad for you, let's start with a thing called dopamine. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter which is responsible for controlling the brain's reward and pleasure centers. For example, eating and having sex are activities that are quite crucial for our survival. Because dopamine activates the brain's reward system, you naturally become more inclined to do these sorts of activities. So, when you do things that repeatedly reinforce this system, they can easily become addictive. And this includes pornography. It's no wonder that watching porn and masturbating is so pleasurable. Our brains are simply hardwired for this kind of behavior. Sexual stimuli is the most dopamine-inducing activity that you can naturally experience. While you're watching pornography, your dopamine levels can spike up to around 200% of what is considered normal. These abnormally high levels of dopamine are completely messing up your mood, and the scariest thing is that you don't even know it. When you watch porn, what you don't realize is that your dopamine levels go up so high to the point that they start to trick your brain into thinking that this is the new normal. This is quite bad from a biological standpoint, because our bodies are constantly trying to achieve homeostasis, a process where the physical and chemical levels are maintained to stay consistent throughout the day. And when the levels of dopamine are abnormally high, they completely change how your brain works, because they start to desensitize your neurons, and therefore the number of dopamine receptors is lowered significantly. But how do these dopamine receptors actually affect you? Well, let's take a quick look. In 1954, James Holtz and Peter Milner of McGill University published a study where they artificially stimulated the dopamine receptors of rats, so much so that they couldn't enjoy anything except the stimulation that was given by the scientists. They didn't even want to eat anymore, leading to death from starvation. It is considered that in us humans, Dopamine deficiency leads to attention deficits, depression, lack of motivation, low libido, social anxiety, and insomnia. When you can easily pleasure yourself by watching porn, why would you even spend months and years going to the gym, improving yourself, and getting your life together to achieve the same amounts of pleasure? Achieving an orgasm is so easy. You just open up your laptop, you do a few mouse clicks, and voila, that's it. But what happens when you finally decide that enough is enough and you quit porn and masturbation altogether? Well, I'm glad you asked. When you quit this nasty habit, you begin to redirect that energy into doing some other kinds of activities, like, for example, working on your business, going to the gym, or just doing whatever you like. It is reported that many men who have quit masturbating and watching porn have increased energy and motivation, improved confidence, increased focus, and having better, healthier habits. Directing your energy towards activities that make your life better and more fulfilling is the ultimate prize from not jerking off. You will feel much more eager to work harder, talk to that girl, or do any kind of activity that you absolutely love and enjoy doing. From this point on, it's really up to you. Do you still want to jerk off and not do anything meaningful with your life? Or are you willing to take that sacrifice and do whatever it takes to quit this sick addiction in order to live a happy and prosperous life? It's really up to you. And thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to drop a like and also subscribe and click on the bell next to the subscribe button so that you never miss new videos about fitness and self-improvement coming out every single weekend. Love y'all and peace.